Hey, we're live. Does it show it live? Anyway, hey guys. Welcome to Province Smile. It's been a while. I don't know. When did you schedule that? Oh, it's live. To Province Smile. It's been a while. Turn that off. I don't know. Okay, so now Joy can watch over there. But you should be looking here. Forget this.
No, because some.
No. Well, okay. As long as you're looking at the camera. So, anyway, excuse the hiccups. We are streaming because, it's been 8 months since we've shown that we are still alive on YouTube.
9 months.
9 months. And she just read we kind of forgot about the channel. She just read a comment this morning, was like, I told you, Joy is just like every other girl. That's why you stopped posting. So she's like, let's do a live. So anyway, can you stop searching YouTube right now?
No, I'm gonna read it.
You're gonna what?
She said the last video was 8 months ago. As I'm writing this, I'm guessing Joy turned out to be just a gold digging.
So she's been digging a lot of gold, but because she's going to work. She's been almost working every day of the week. So that's how she's digging for gold.
You're right. I'm digging for gold.
So we do have a lot of stuff we filmed. We did go to the Philippines. We spent 2 months there, and then we came back, and we've been back for a month, and we're just like busy and overwhelmed with stuff. And now I have my work and stuff behind us. This is a new place because we moved. We put my trailer house on the market. So that happened last month too, and then we moved.
It's happened when we come back from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So everything, there's a lot of things changed. Now. Like my work schedule changed, so I had to train, and
Yeah.
So a lot of things happen.
Yeah. So anyway, if you guys have comments, or live comments, I can put them on screen.
Show comments and
see, like that. So, and we'll answer questions. So if you guys have questions, but I'm sure people are just wondering where you guys have been. Here we go. We're doing very good. I'm sure a lot of people are just wondering what's been going on and why aren't you making videos? And the truth is just we're just so busy. YouTube doesn't really pay us a lot of money. Like, yes, if I put all of my time into it, then I might be able to make half of my bills for the month. And yes, it will grow if I keep doing that. But it's not really my dream to be a YouTuber. I don't want that lifestyle. It was kind of more of a thing I did while I was going to meet Joy. And so I'm surprised it's kind of lasted this long. But I will say we are switching the channel's focus to be our nonprofit, our mission work. And so, because that was the reason we went back to the Philippines. And so I think as the channel goes, it's less about our relationship, but it's always going to be that just because we're both going to be in the videos. But it'll be more about the nonprofit that we're doing and the missions to the Philippines. And we helped 8 schools with about 1,000 kids total and gave them backpacks and shoes and school supplies. So I think that's what we're going to have the channel be more focused on.
Yeah, we'll still be in that video. We still have, update for you guys, like everything.
Yeah. We did film us going back there, and just so much drama this time. Oh my goodness. Because we stayed in one place, but, and it was 2 months. So it's like, there was a lot of it was a roller coaster, but it was because it was, there's a lot of stuff we just don't want to share on YouTube, but there was mission stuff. We had volunteers come from America and help us. We got the Philippines Army involved. We risked our lives basically.
And it was exciting.
And it was fun. And people came with us and had fun too. So anyway, that's kind of the focus. And Joy's working, like, in all of the money she makes, she's putting it into either trying to start a business over there. She started doing
farmers
farmer
financing.
financing. Yeah, so she finances a farmer, gives them money to buy seeds and fertilizer and stuff, and then she gets the first of the crop. And so it's a way for her to get cheap rice. We could use it for emissions. We could use it for selling it later at a higher price. Because anyway, so it's a really good way to invest. And so she's doing that with her money, and then we're also we have land over there. That was a big part of the drama. We have land over there. We're trying to develop it for us, but also for the mission work. And so yeah, there's a lot of things going on. It's just we're not YouTubers, so sorry.
We can't. I know that you guys are been waiting, and you always wanted to see how's our life here, like what we can do, but we can't upload video every day because it took too long to make video, to make content, and we don't want to make content that it's kind of like a joke.
Just random stuff. When I was putting up videos regularly, I was working full-time editing on the videos. I'd go to the Philippines, so I'd come back and I would edit 6 days a week to get nicely edited videos, and then I'd put them up, one a week or so. And it was just full time. And I was like, okay, if I do this for 6 months and it grows big enough, then maybe I can justify doing it full time. But it kind of wears at me because it's not really I don't want to film my life, and I like the trips over there, but I didn't want to wake up and put a camera in place and then get back into bed and go, oh, waking up as a YouTuber.
Where did you visit the Philippines?
Sorry. Okay, go ahead. You can answer
that. We visited in my place in province.
In Hinoban.
In Hinoban, Negros Occidental, and that's also the part where we do the mission in the mountains there. A lot of fun, and I guess it's still part of our life that we wanted to do this mission thing to help kids, and because that's what's our heart's desire. And it's also like, when we have missionaries from here going to the Philippines, it's kind of like a shocking life for them.
Yeah. They had culture shock, but they also brought a whole new perspective and ideas that we didn't have either. And so it kind of cemented the idea that this is really important, because not only is it good for the kids over there and the people over there and Joy and helping her fulfill this dream, but it's rewarding for us doing the mission work, but then it's life-changing for people that go over there too. Hi Jason, your first video way back when you traveled to the Phils for the first time to meet Joy. That's when you arrived at the airport and you were both filming each other. That lit a fire in me. It's awesome. Yeah, well, in the moment and when I came back, seeing the footage, it was like, it was life-changing for me, obviously too. And so it just made sense to share it, And so I'm glad that was helpful for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing art streams? I am not doing art streams. I have seen a notification in our channel for a long time. I have seen. So for people who don't know, I had another YouTube channel called Coffee Table Comics, because that's my art studio and my publishing name. And so I used to do a lot of YouTube on that, and it would be streams of me drawing and stuff behind me. And it was the way I kind of did marketing. I got most of my people to notice me through YouTube. But over the years, that's kind of stopped. It's just a different game on YouTube. And so I kind of slowed down, and then eventually I just stopped posting on it. So the stuff's still up there, but I don't have any real desire to do art YouTube anymore. So I'll probably post a video every now and then when I have an announcement. And I actually do have an announcement. I have a new graphic novel being published. My graphic novels are being published by Titan Comics. So yay! So, but I'll announce it on my YouTube channel, my Coffee Table Comics YouTube. So yeah, no more art streams there. And then I focused on the Province Smile YouTube and did a whole different thing, which was editing videos and real life stuff. And then after a year of that, we kind of both stopped doing it.
Yep.
Oh, I see. It's been a whole.
Over
It's been
there
a
as well.
whole over there as well.
Now he says he's typing on his phone, so it's like error thing.
Wow. Yeah, sorry. And I can't read very good, so. And my eyes are bad. Bad combination.
I have seen Mita with a wonderful Filipino will be having there in about
moving there in 3 months.
moving.
Thank you for the bids and that you have made. May God bless you both so much. Thank you.
And
that's exciting. You're moving over there. If I really, I had to bring Joy here, but if it would be so much easier for me to just move there. So if that's something that someone can do, I would suggest that, because it's a lot of money and it's a big headache and it's drama to do the whole immigration process. It's drama, but it was worth it.
Like it's a
Oh
lot
my
of
goodness! If you don't have to do it, don't do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of interview, everything that you have to pass. But I'm glad that I came here. I experienced the culture here. I won't regret on moving here, which is it's taught me a lot in life and work and everything. So I'm grateful, and I'm making money and making plans for the Philippines.
Yeah, all her money is excuse me. All of her money is like for the purpose of the Philippines, and it's not just like, oh, I need to help. I need to give it to my family. It's not that. It's starting businesses. It's coconut farms. It's investing in land. It's rice farmer financing. It's the nonprofit. It's doing more missions. So it's really cool.
Yeah, the motivation. It's growing.
Yeah, she's not just out there buying clothes. And when she does buy clothes, it's $2. So, sorry for the typos. I'm on my phone. No
Dr. Brubaker.
Dr. Brubaker. Glad to catch you live. Thank you for your service to our King and the mission work. You're welcome. It's been life-changing for me, to say the least.
And every mission we do, there is a lot of things that we learn. Like I thought we learned enough. I thought we know enough from other people, but every time or every year we do mission, like there's things that we didn't know, and that struck us. I am a Filipina, but I don't really familiar on how life of other kids in the mountain, like they struggle so much. I thought I struggle a lot, but they struggle more than I do.
Yeah. We'll have a whole pile of videos about it as soon as I send them to my editor, because I'm not going to edit them.
Yeah.
Because we're going to continue raising money to keep going back and doing this.
Are you going back to the Philippines anytime soon?
We actually just got back.
Yeah,
we were there for 2 months, and and we got back a month ago. So it's just a matter of uploading stuff.
Yeah, we stayed 2 months because we have February and March mission. We can't do it for 1 month because that's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And then we have missionaries came from here, so like we have to fit the schedule.
Yeah. Hey guys, miss you. I'm the wife. I know you live in Utah. Huh?
We live in Idaho.
I'm with my husband now in Florida since last October. I used to listen to your song before the Philippines.
I miss you too, Joy. Huh. Spin, I think you're like always on our live, like ever since.
My wife just got here in California a month ago from Leyte.
Well, how's he
Awesome.
she?
Congratulations.
His immigration is here to come.
Is the immigration easier for her come through U.S. or you go to the Philippines? If so, why? It's much easier to go to the Philippines
Then going
from
here.
here. You just show up and
Yeah.
they give you a visa for 30 days, and then you can keep renewing it if you want, and just basically turn it into where you live. It does take work, but a lot of people have done that. So that's a lot easier than trying to convince the Philippine government and the U.S. government that a Filipina can come here, because you've got to just jump through hoops like crazy and prove everything.
Yeah, and it's not just like,
It's
also money included.
It's work and money and headaches and ridiculous stuff. And then they had her have a binder full of paperwork of all the stuff she had to pay to get in the Philippines, all these different forms. And then when she came here to America, they just lost her paperwork. It's just gone. All this stuff that she worked so hard and paid all this money for. So it's just that kind of stuff. It's just annoying. It's like so many annoying things with immigration. But but going to the Philippines, super easy. Of course, you got to make money and have a completely different lifestyle than you do here in America. But yeah, I'm moving there with no plans of coming back here in the States. My sweetheart does not want to come here to the U.S. She lives in
Pagadian, Mindanao.
Well, I'm kind of jealous, but that's awesome. Yeah. Have you? I guess we're not having a conversation back and forth, but have you gone there and spent time there in the Philippines yet?
I think travel used to travel to the Philippines.
I'm married, and forgive me if I don't recognize any of the screen names, because if you've commented and had a different name other places. I'm married to a Filipina 14 years ago. Immigration was pretty easy back then. Yeah.
Well, back then, but now, oh my goodness, it's really hard. Like really, there's so much interviews, and I guess it's not much when it's U.S. Like when you got here in the U.S. As long as you're honest with all your questions, with all your answer. But before you when you're in Manila, before you fly, the immigration in Manila, hey, really there's so much question. They wanted you to show more documents. Even you have a tons of documents.
Got approved on Sunday, last Sunday.
Oh, congratulations.
That's great. Congratulations. I'm going to Calibo in a couple weeks, accompanying my fiance to the U.S. It's finally happening. 10 months since I saw it. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, man. What an exciting feeling. Yeah, congratulations. I mean, it took a little over a year for everything to get completed, but partially because she got anxious and made a few errors that cost some time. Yeah, it happens. Took 2 years with the
IR1.
IR1. What is that?
That's that spousal visa. That's a spousal,
spousal?
right?
Hope you guys come down here, Florida. PhilFest 2027. They lost my medical too. Yeah, they lost their medical and then all of our other paperwork. So it's like, we had to redo the medical, and they only gave us 1 month to do it, and there was no doctors that were available. And one doctor came in to town once a month, and it was like 5 minutes from our house. We were like, okay, so it was like the only slot available. We did it, and we literally were able to send the paperwork back the day that it was due. It was crazy. Anyway, it was close. PhilFest. You want to go to PhilFest?
When is that? We're planning to go back on somewhere 2027.
Oh, to the Philippines?
Yeah.
Not to PhilFest. Our K1 started March 2025. Congratulations.
But if you guys will invite us and let us know when or what month, so we know, because usually we're going back Philippines if we have money for the mission, like February to March, because that's the easiest month that we can go, and not typhoon season. We
are thinking about doing the summer though next year, because that's when most of the missionaries would be able to come with us. So we need to have that decision. We need to make that decision. So it's kind of rotates around the nonprofit.
Mhm.
My husband was laughing because they lost their paperwork too. Everyone's paperwork. I think that's just what they do. I think they get it and then they just throw it in the trash because it's like, who knows?
I don't. Maybe like they just misplace this, whatever.
No, they just throw it in the trash. It's been happening to many people. I have not been to Philippines yet. I traveled to 14 countries, watched 1,300 Philippine bloggers over the last 2 years, so I'm ready to go. Good. Well, good. Well, I know you'll enjoy it. It's especially if you've traveled a lot to other countries, you kind of know what the culture shock to expect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. Well, we're all caught up with comments. So, yeah. So even though we say how difficult it is to do the K-1 visa, it's like it's still definitely worth it. If you need to be here in America, then it's like, what other things are you gonna do? Live stream every day for 10 years. So,
Like
nah.
I know that we love you all, guys, and you're so patient to like wait it on our video, but we're not. I'm not, or he's not like the same with other bloggers that like get up, set up in the camera, and show our daily life. Like really, like we wanted also to have a privacy because we have
Yeah.
kids in the house sometimes, and like.
Yeah.
But I do,
Yeah.
and I do in the TikTok. Some of my supporter and Facebook and YouTube, they're in TikTok, and some of them they're in Facebook. They send me message on a Province Smile Messenger to just
Yeah.
say hi or how we are. But yeah,
If you want to be aware of what's going on more, then follow Joy on TikTok and Facebook, and then she's live all the time. She talks to people.
Yeah, if I'm not live all the time, I have one supporter that they're also Filipino couple, and they do the live streaming every day. And I was there.
That's right. She doesn't go live, but she joins other lives. So
and
a lot of people talk to her.
Yeah,
through
talk
the other
her
live
about
streams.
Love life. Dating
Yeah.
a Filipino or
Yeah.
dating an American man. So something like that.
Yeah.
You can make it. No.
Hope you can make it last month of April.
Oh, yeah.
I know April's when the tulips bloom in Seattle.
Yeah, I want to go
to that.
Like really.
Anyway, Sears. Is it Seattle? Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's up there.
Seattle.
Or no.
It's in
Washington.
Washington.
Somewhere in Washington, not Seattle. Anyway. That's right. I've been weighted. You suddenly gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think they willfully sabotage people's immigration. I think so.
Thank you for blessing the Philippines.
We're not. So we're just doing it ourselves. We're Christian, and I guess you could categorize us as just a born again Christian. We're not part of a born again Christian church, but our local one is a Nazarene, but they don't really act like Nazarenes. So but Joy and I just came up with this, and so it's a religious nonprofit. It's not endorsed. It's not managed by any religious Christian groups, but we're all just Christian. My pastor's a part of it as well, but it's not under the church, but the church promotes it, because we're part of the congregation. So yeah. So what else? Can't think of anything else. See, this is how our blog would be. What are you doing today, honey? And I'm just sitting here all day, like drawing or something.
Mm-hmm. He can't focus on if you like. Well, sometimes he does, like when you're drawing, you do live streaming with your friends.
I did, but even that was just like even if I just live stream with my friends and we're all having a conversation, it's still I have to put on that hat of how to entertain an online audience and manage the questions and then make sure it's on people's screens and stuff. If someone else was live streaming and invited me, it'd be easier, but I just can't. I can't do it. I
Mm.
mean, I can, but it's not why I became an artist either 50 years ago. Like the whole concept of live streaming as an artist is so new. You know, I did it a lot when I was for the last 15 years or so, but before that, you know, before social media, it was just you sit in your room and draw, or you go to a studio and draw, and and you just never see the social media side of it. So I kind of prefer that, you know.
So you two are husband and wife?
Oh, that's what they meant. I'm the wife. Okay, I get it.
So
I get it. We applied for AED and then only to find out that it will automatically denied once the green card is released.
yeah,
What's an AED?
it's like a work. That's a working permit, right? They don't talk like me. It's so funny. I was raised in Nazarene church. How they?
Well, to my experience, they're all old and they're really boring, and you just want to go to sleep. So it's a very young crowd. They have a rock band, and they're really outside of the box as far as Nazarene goes. So, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, mine it's happened like my working permit is I got it when I was like 1 year exactly here.
Yeah.
1 year exactly here, and then after that, the next one I got my green card interview. So
Yeah, it all happened really fast right at
you
the
know,
end.
it should be faster when you apply a working permit. It should be faster than that. But it's how like when we have waited for 1 year.
So the work permit.
I had that.
How it worked out for us is the green card has three parts. There's three different forms you have to fill out, and they're all connected to the green card. And one's the work permit, one's the change of status of where you live, which means in America, and then what was the third part? Oh, and you have to pay money for all of them, you know. But the work permit turned out to be the most important thing. Like,
but if you have
change of status too, of course.
But if you have green card, you don't need the working permit anymore because that's together on the green card.
Yeah, So all these three separate things. Once you get the green card, it's all three of those things apparently. Unless I'm wrong, maybe if you only fill out the work permit part, they give you a green card, and then it's only for the work permit.
What you fill up is my green card, my working permit, my travel permit.
Oh yeah, she can leave the country and come back.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So those are the three separate parts that we had to fill out separately and apply for separately, and then they all had their own timeline, but they all three equal the green card.
And then once you have your green card, those travel permit that you paid, you're not gonna get it. It's just like
disappears.
And they got the payment.
I don't know. So I guess we did it right because she has her stuff.
Yeah. And I was like, next year I'm gonna be removing my conditional.
I remember walking into studios, hanging out with comic artists in the late '90s and early 2000s. I've often wondered, does anyone work in the studio environment anymore? I don't know about comic studio environment. I used to work in Hollywood in movies, and so I'm used to those studios. And I know those are changing a lot too. And then since I moved to Idaho 15 years ago, I've just had my own studio. So it's just basically my own office and so since we moved here to this new place, I finally have an office now with computers and scanners and drawing table and everything. Mm-hmm. When Joy moved here, it was just in our bedroom, and I was like, "Are you sure you're okay with that?" And she's like, "I don't care." But then it got kind of tight.
Yeah, so much stuff, and it can't even move. And
I just have a little place to work in, and I'm like, I can't get anything done here.
Look how he's drawing like drafting table. Oh my goodness,
this looks like it's massive.
It looks like a family table.
Family. Yeah, it's a little obnoxious, but it's nice to have that space. Anyway,
That's all.
no
that's
refunds at
really
all. Yep. When I was young, I slept so good at the nest.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, we had, speaking of that, so just to give you an example of this boringness, when we first started talking about the mission work, my pastor was excited about it. And he told the, the regional Nazarene church or whoever he reports to, what we're doing. He's like, they're not affiliated with, it's not going to be through the church, but they're doing this. It's their vision, and we want to support them. And so, and somehow they scheduled a mission type, a meeting about if you're interested in mission work. And so we're like, great, this is cool. It might coincide with what I'm trying to do with Joy. And so the night came, and a bunch of people from the church came because they thought it was going to be something that we're doing, like in things that we're doing and Joy's doing. And then the old guys got up on stage, and they couldn't even figure out how to work the PowerPoint. We spent like 20 minutes just them trying to figure out how to move to the next slide and zoom in. They couldn't get the website links to work on their own website for the Nazarene Church. And it was the boringest thing. And half the people left at the intermission because it was like 2-3 hours long. And just like everyone lost interest in mission work. And because it was so boring. So anyway, Joy and I were like, well, we're just not going to go that route. We're just going to do this ourselves. Anyway.
But we do presentation,
Yeah, we do. We do an exciting presentation. We'll make a video, it's kind of based on our YouTube stuff, and show it in front of the church, and people, and then have a little booth set up, and people are excited to talk. Anyway, got one of those big old engineering draft tables from the 50s, huge and heavy. Yeah, this one has one of the control arms, so you can like move a little sliding arm around, but it's a little tight in here, so I can't set it up.
So it just goes to the back?
I've just, it clips onto the table, and then you can slide rulers around and keep everything perfectly straight. It's cool, but it's so outdated. You just don't really need that stuff anymore, but it's super cool to have just for the sake of having it and being able to show it to people that come over. Hey guys, look at this. That said, you guys seem to be a match made in heaven. Your desire to help through mission work is inspiring and lovely to see, and it's shared between you. Yeah, well, if it wasn't for her having that vision, I think my pastor puts it right. She's the flag, and I'm the flagpole. So if it's her vision, and I'm just trying to support it and make it visible. And when we go over there, I can't do jack. I'm worthless. I can't talk to anybody. I can't. Everything is like, how do I use the bathroom, honey? Or what? There's no toilet here, or whatever. It's just, everything's confusing, and I can't get anything done on my own. She gets everything done. She becomes a boss, and everyone listens to her, and she can manage all kinds of stuff. And then she comes over here, and she's quiet and, like innocent. And then I kind of take over, and I'm like, okay, now let's do this and do this and do this. And so it's like, when we're there, she's, as far as the mission work goes, she's in charge. When we're here, I'm in charge. And it seems to work really well.
Yeah, he does the paperwork here, and does the paperwork there. So it's gonna, like when I was here, okay, I can sit, I can
just hang out. Yeah,
I don't really care. But if I was in the Philippines and we have this mission thing, I make sure that, I set up everything, like the day when we do the mission, connecting with the teachers,
and the army, and
set up on everything,
photographer, and the,
talking to them,
food and this and that, all this stuff.
Yeah, make sure if somebody needs something, okay,
She is a different person in the Philippines when it's getting something done. It's like, she's amazing. She's amazing here too, but it's just, wow.
If someone's like, in the hospital.
She's like the mother of everybody over there. So kid falls off a motorcycle, they bring him over, and then she's like nursing him back to health and takes him to the hospital. Someone this happens to them, they come over. And so it's just like, she just knows how to handle all this stuff.
Yeah, my brother had
brothers get into fights and
beat up.
maybe we'll show that. I don't know. Do we have that on video? I mean, we don't have the fight on video, but the aftermath of it might be part of our videos. I don't remember. I was getting pretty burnt out. I was like, I was ready to go home because it was so much drama.
Yeah, he got so emotional. Like, seriously.
I woke up a couple of nights and I was like, honey, I need to go back to America. I don't know why I'm here. I'm not helping you at all.
But he don't realize that I can't. Yeah, like.
Yeah, it was just.
I can't do this without him.
It was just the mental thing of like not being in any control of anything for so long. It just kind of made me turn into this fight or flight mode, I think. And so I had to get back to where I had some control over just simple things like what I'm going to eat and what I'm going to do today, instead of being told you have to just go with the flow again for the 30th day in a row, and you may or may not do anything. We'll just have to wait to see who shows up. It's just and then we had all these things we're trying to get done, and that was part of the frustrating thing. And it's legal things, and then every professional you talk to tells you a different thing that you must do, and they all contradict each other. And so you're basically, a lot of times Joy would be just like, oh, we don't need to listen to any of them. I'm like, but he's a lawyer, and he's the mayor, and he's the this. She's like, it doesn't matter. That's just their opinion. We'll do it this way. And I'm like, okay, well, you've done it successfully in the past, so I trust you more than this random lawyer who.
And I guess if I didn't done it before, yeah, I'm gonna be like act like innocent. But guess I work with different people that don't understand the law in the Philippines, and I've been helping them with other stuff too.
And it's revealed to me how how much corruption there is, but also how much paperwork there is that is completely unrealistically too much. It's like, to get the electric running on our property, we had to fill out what seemed like a mortgage statement amount of papers with signatures from the mayor signs and this person and that person and everything. And it's just all packaged together and all these different forms we had to go get and get paid to get. And then it's still not done. We're still waiting for it to happen. It's just to get electrical. And then a little string of electrical from the power line to our property. We already have the poles set up, but it's just it's taken so long. And then meanwhile, the people across the street are using radio wire and all kinds of random stuff, and the houses are being burnt down. And no one seems to have a problem with them doing it.
So yeah, we done that. Before we came back to the Philippines, we already started applying the electricity thing. And then I got there, and I'm the one who finished the paperwork because there's so much. You have to go this and that, and I get so frustrated.
Yep, old geezers ruining it. And they retired right after. So the guy who presented retired 2 weeks later. He just didn't care anymore. Anyway, going all over the place. My fiance and her sister had to do everything. Yeah. Hey guys, Bob from Indiana. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I recognize that profile picture.
Yeah.
Hey, has Joy gotten her green card, or is she beyond that? Yep, way beyond that. She's had it for over a year now. I've had several mission trips through the Nazarene Church. Have been on several. Oh, good.
Really?
Oh, good. I know that they have a lot of stuff, and they do a lot of things in the Philippines too. So we just have it. It's like all the connections I had just really fell through when it came with it. So my pastor's a Nazarene though, and he's one of the 3
members
that are members of
the board.
On the board. Yeah, I don't know any of the words on the board for the nonprofit. So but it's not through the Nazarene Church.
Yeah, we just built ourselves.
Yep. Besides moving to the Philippines
for
my Filipina, I want to distribute water purification systems. That's great. You know a guy who's done it in your town?
Yeah, there's like in my town, there's also American guy. I think he visited way back 90s, like, so he just sold everything, and he sold everything here in the US, and he invented all this water farm that to help, because that's one of the problem in the Philippines, like when it's summer, there's no water. So he invented that, and my dad is part of that when they install in the mountain. So the water source, it's from the mountain, and they had this automatic water pump that can supply water the whole community,
Yeah.
where we live. But sometimes people are not happy. They do stupid stuff like
Some guy will get drunk and cut all the water lines.
Yeah. And then
We know because her dad has to deal with it.
Yeah. And then someone burned the hose, and then so you have to like cut and do it again.
Yeah.
My dad is one of the maintenance of that kind of project. Yeah, it's good. It's helped with a lot of people, but hopefully, most of the people that had the access, they should be thankful. But some of them are ungrateful.
Yeah. It's kind of like the problem. One of the problems over there is that you kind of have to teach people how to build businesses and manage things better and deal with money better, so that they don't. Otherwise, you build things for them and then they destroy it. They tear it down with their own hands. And you give them money to do something, then they gamble. And so it's really ingrained in the culture. And there's a small percentage of the people over there that are responsible and good with money and can build businesses and have a vision and can build good cement structures, not sell all the rebar to someone just to make a profit, and then it's worthless. Like they finish the construction and it's worthless. It's like there's so much stuff like that happens all the way up through politics and everything, and like that's one of the big problems is with any of these things where you try to go help people, you have to really be careful with how you help them, because it's almost like they want to destroy. I'm not blaming the Filipino people, but it's like this with a lot of countries. You go build something and then someone just wants to destroy it, and so it doesn't really last unless you do it a certain way. And so there's a lot of planning and thought that has to go into making sure it's not all the effort we're doing isn't just useless, a wasted effort. So we never go and just give money to people. I mean, maybe if it's like to pay for someone's medical bills or something. But
maybe if they need rice, we give them rice.
Give them rice.
But we don't want to.
But we can't be the person who solves their problems. The goal is to have them be able to solve their own problems, and if as soon as you start solving problems, it's like they want to be dependent on you for the rest of their lives. And it's like that's not this arrangement. We help a school and they're like, great, now you're going to help us every year. Well, no, we're not. We can help, but as soon as we do it multiple times, the DSWD is involved, and that's corrupt, and then they want money for other things, and then there's so much layers of complexity when it comes to like just trying to help someone over there. Everyone's jealous around them, causes fights. It's like, so are we really helping? And so it's like Joy's good at understanding where to do it and how, so that it benefits the most people, I think.
And the more places you go, like the more places we go for our mission, like the more places we've been serving, like mountains, we meet different type of people. Like really, there's one on the first day of our mission, we got ripped off. Like really, that's a lot of money, and I was like really upset, because that's not the plan. We don't want to spend that kind of money for the motorcycle, the haba to just come up on the mountain. But we had no choice, and plus we have foreigners with us. We need to protect them.
And the Filipinos there, saw the dollar signs and they were like, I don't care if you're doing a mission.
Yeah.
You're stuck here, so you get to pay us lots of money.
Yeah. You had no choice. Like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever you like it or not, then okay, do it. But in other places, there's parents that are very grateful, happy
Yeah. They
because
go out of their way to help us.
yeah, like they lower their price because they're happy that their children got school supply. But yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. It's kind of like we almost have to just scout a place out and be like, if you're gonna, if we, we talk to the mayor or whoever, the prom guide captains or whatever, and say, if you're gonna allow us to do this and help us do this, then we'll help your kids in your area. If not, if you're gonna cause problems, we're not gonna help the kids, and it'll be your fault. If you're gonna rip us off, then you're not. Then you're gonna be the reason we don't help your kids.
Hello,
Sorry.
Hello, my favorite couple. Hi, Auntie.
Hello.
That's Auntie Apple.
Oh, it's Auntie Apple. Surprise, surprise! We're live streaming.
Yeah, we do a live stream out there because someone is like, I'm gold digging. Which is true. I do gold digging.
Which is true.
Yeah, it's true because I do gold digging every day, but that's a different word than gold digging.
It's called working.
Working digging, So I have to do working digging. Oh my goodness.
Working digging? Flipping pizza digging?
Oh yeah. Didn't you know,
she
guys?
makes the best pizza now. She works at this pizza place, and now she's invented her own kind of Hawaiian pizza, and she brings it home. It's so good. I usually don't eat that much pizza, but I'll eat this.
When I started working, I work on a salad person. And when I got back from the Philippines, I also trained to be a tapper. It's more responsibility, but I'm happy to be, now I'm happy what I'm doing. I think at first on my training, I was like, I don't know. So
you're just nervous, yeah.
When you're like, your body wants it, but your mind, it's not what your mind's saying. Like, it's not really fully, like, your body wants it, but your mind knows. So you're like acting like stupid. That's how I. Then my boss like, you're not stupid. I was like, well, because that's how. But when I like literally like your body and your brain connects together, and you wanted to do it just like that, you can memorize everything.
Yeah. She's like, I can't memorize it. And the next day she just memorized it all.
Thank you for your advice on how to help Filipino people correctly. I am familiar with what you are talking about. My Filipina has coached me through this process on rejection.
Yeah. The biggest, one of the reasons I was like, I can't help you here, like when I woke up in the middle of the night, I was like, honey, I'm worthless here, is because, I don't make a lot of money, but we're going to the Philippines. We lived in a trailer house where like our income is really simple. And we're going to the Philippines, but everyone over there just looks at me like dollar signs. And so, yes, I'm a foreigner, and so I might have more money in my pocket than they do right now. But it's like they look at me like I'm gonna, like they can just ask anything they want and I can solve problems. But then I'm like, I literally have no money. I'm doing these missions with money other people gave me to do the missions. So I'm wondering how I'm going to pay my bills when I get home. Like, and I'm like, I need to get a job. Like, I'm starting to stress out because my bank account's getting down to zero, and I'm in the Philippines, and I need to get back there, and I need to keep making money so I can pay the rent. And usually, I have to spend 6 months working on a book before I ever see any sort of profits. And I had nothing like that lined up. So I was just kind of like, oh my goodness. Like everyone assumes they're just getting handouts from me. So it's kind of the problem that any foreigner has over there. It's like no matter what, you kind of look like royalty to them. Royalty, you look like a rich businessman. No matter what, even if you're dirt poor, even if you don't have a penny to your name, you'll be treated as that way. And so there's going to be always people who will try to take advantage of it or manipulate you with sob stories and stuff. And It's like you have to really just get into the mindset. If I can only help the people I decide to help, and that's it. I just have to say no a million times, and it bothers her too because they'll come up and bother her to get to me, even though
Yeah,
it's not her problem, and so anyway.
Yeah, I have to deal with that too, like since we're helping people, I mean, we're helping kids, we have missions, so people would think that we had a lot of money, but they don't even realize that those money that we're using is from the donation. And we just wanted to make sure that all those donation that goes where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
And we don't want to touch it like for something for ourselves, then I try to make them understand that, and I don't answer messages really. Like I have tons of messages like asking money, asking help. Like one time I was really mad because it makes me feel like it's my fault if you don't have food on your table at December, at Christmas. Like we don't prepare food on our table at Christmas,
Yeah.
We don't do that here. We just make a meal and just eat. Like, but these people is like making you feel that way, that it's your fault that they don't have anything on their table.
When really the problem is the mentality over there with money is you have it, you spend it. The one day millionaire mentality, but it's with any amount of money, and it's like it's their own fault that they can't pay for a present for their kid's birthday because they just don't ever think about saving anything ever. It's like, whereas Joy has been in situations with very little money where she's always helping and supporting other people and saving for all kinds of stuff, even though she makes very little money. And so it's just a mental thing. But most people over there haven't learned that, or they don't practice it, or the parents never did it, so the kids never learn it. And so it's just ingrained in almost everybody's way that they live, to where it's like, I have a need, I need to ask someone else who's has more than me to help me with my need that I should have just been responsible for, but they're not responsible. So I don't want to help people that aren't responsible, I don't want to help people that are manipulating me. And so we're really trying to just help people that are in a situation that's not their fault, that we can, like the kids for instance, in up these mountain schools that just don't have anything. And we're trying to get stuff directly to them, so it can't be corruptly distributed to family members of whoever was talking to us or whatever, because that would happen. And so
we try to not really to have politics involved and other people.
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to make sure that everything goes, because that's the right thing to do. Like that money, it's not ours. It's from people that willingly to donate their money for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to make sure. And we had an annual report to make every year to show that where all this money goes. And if I had to help someone, it's not from Province Smile. It's from my own pocket, from my own hard work.
Yeah.
If I wanted to help, because I want, like the same thing as what Jason said. I wanted to help people who not asking, but I saw what they need. Like in a social media, like if I saw that they're struggling, I would not say no. Instead, I'm the one gonna reach out. Okay, I can help you guys.
Yeah.
But it makes me annoyed when people like, I need help, I need this, I need that, and that kind of mindset. So you guys,
and it's ridiculous things. It's like, hey, can you ask your husband if he can give me money so I can gamble? It's like, please just stop talking to me. Stop talking to her if that's what it's going to be about. But they just think it's okay to ask these questions, So that's just how they view me. And no matter what, even if I'm broke, it's like that's something that you just kind of got to deal with. And so it's just a different it's a mindset you got to go into, because it's all a game. There's a huge percentage of people that are just trying to milk me. Any foreigner, they're trying to milk them. And so it's like, okay, just understand that's happening, and you will be milked.
And yeah, you have to learn
But
how
there's,
to say.
you know, your money can go a long way as long as you can be around people you trust. And so that's the thing, is you got to find the people you trust. And a lot of people you think you trust turn out to be, no, they're still just in it for to get money.
Yeah, you know, like we have volunteers. They come over to where we stay. You know, they bring food, they bring alcohol.
Mhm.
They don't ask like to buy
Yeah.
something for them. Instead, they just wanted to hang out. They
They
bring
just
their
want to,
food.
yeah, hang out.
We can eat together. So you know, we have good.
And they brought us
spending.
food. You know, that's really unusual. Like they brought, one time they brought goats,
Yeah.
goat heads specifically, and I ate a goat head. Yes, it's a true story. Cracked it open like a lobster. Very strange. But yeah, they brought their own food and they made it. They prepared it at the house, and or ducks, and that was the most delicious ever. Or even just, you know, chickens or whatever, you know.
Mhm.
But that's unusual. Usually, most of the situations where people would come over and then we would feed them. You know, we would
Prepare.
get more extra food, or we would have extra food, and then we'd feed them all. And that's kind of like the way it usually is over there. Like someone who has more takes care of everyone else. You know,
Mhm.
it makes sense. But you know, when you don't have a lot of money, suddenly it's like, I can't just feed tons of people every day. But it still is cheaper than living here. You know. I send an extra 2,000 pesos per month to my sweetheart, specifically for that super poor people in their neighborhood. I told her to never give cash to the local poor people. She knows not to do that.
No, I mean you can help. You know, the thing is, why we always tell this to our volunteer, because we don't want them to be in danger. You know, like when people know that you're giving money,
It becomes a madhouse.
oh my goodness, that's kind of like putting your
Yeah.
husband's life in danger or somebody. So we talked to our volunteers, if they wanted to help, bring something that they can help, like food, rice, not money. We give coins to the kids, you know, it's just for
And
the
that
kids.
becomes crazy. Here's some coins, kids.
Yeah.
In a dog pile. And it's like, ah!
I have to throw the
We have
coins.
to throw them away from us so the
So
kids
they
go
can-
away.
So you know, that kind of thing, because it's kind of like hard to do that. Like you can
Yeah.
give them food, like if you think
Yeah.
that they need food, yeah.
Food is
I don't
huge.
mind. Like
Yeah.
we're like with us, like most of our volunteers, they are also poor, but they give their time for us to help
Yeah.
us. So we give them rice, but we're not giving them money.
Yeah.
Rice.
Yeah.
Because that's
The only time we gave someone money is when some guy's
The-
leg was broken completely off
the
practically.
crippled now.
Yeah, and he had to go to the hospital every month, but he didn't have money to do it.
Yeah,
So
and
we
he
gave
needs
him
to buy
money to get to the
medicine.
hospital and get his medication. And now his leg's been removed because it got infected. So we gave him rice, a pretty good sized sack of rice this time.
Yeah.
And you know, it's stuff like that. And that was out of our own money, you know. Like even though we do have the nonprofit, it's like there's just I can help somebody with some rice, you know, $10 of rice to help them for a month, you know. It's so there's a lot of situations where Joy helps people with giving them clothes or rice, or
Yeah.
you know. It's hard not to try to help people, especially if you see someone you don't think it's manipulation. It's like an old lady who's crippled or something, and her kids have abandoned her, and she's living in a shack.
Mhm.
You know, it's like, and she's sick. Like, okay, I can help her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not trying to manipulate me.
Mhm.
And if she is, it still's gonna help her. You know. Go ahead.
No, can do.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that on video. Do I? Did I film that?
No, I don't.
I think I did film it.
You did? So there's like, I told them to eat the eyeballs. It's like, no.
I ate a goat eye. I ate the tongue, the brain, an eye, and then all the other pieces of the face, and it was really good. Surprisingly, felt like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom.
Like for some reason, some of my, our volunteers like put him one head, a goat head, in the bowl. Like,
I was treated like a king. Here's a goat head. I mean, no one else ate it. I mean, the foreman ate it, but yeah, it was something else.
So he has a different experience, like this different experience, like because every time he come, I would experience different things going on.
Yeah, this time we didn't go to do all the touristy stuff or go island hopping. We just went basically to where the mission work was, and we had a real nice place that was kind of given to us for a real good price for the mission.
Mm-hmm.
So that was neat, but excuse me.
Yeah, it was really right. She goes to buy food, rice, and lottery. Thanks, joke, but never got. Well, I hope that lottery tickets will be double. Kidding. And some people does that, like buy a lottery ticket.
Yep, if they want to.
Like, I don't know. I don't really. I never in that mindset, like.
Yeah.
Because I believe that if you didn't do hard work, like you're not gonna make money, like really.
You'll sprout wings and fly away. That's what the Bible says.
Goat eyes.
Goat eyes. Extra super made. I was thinking of Fear Factor, the TV show, when there was an episode where people were trying to eat eyeballs of animals and they were just all choking it down. I was like, there's no way I can do this. But I ate one. It was super tough and rubbery, but it was okay. But one was enough. I don't need to do it again.
He almost ate snake too, but the snake get away.
Snake got away, yeah. We have videos of them showing us this giant, what was it, python?
Yeah, python.
Here's a python. They dump it out in a bag in the middle of all of us. It's like climbing up things and everyone's freaking out. And they're trying to get it back into the bag. It's like, dude.
But I don't know if they...
Exciting and scary at the same time.
I don't think YouTube allow it to post
that video. I think I'll be able to only show part of it, but not when we're trying to wrangle it back together, taping its mouth shut and stuff like that. YouTube will be like, no, you're mean to animals.
Yeah, we got
You're the worst person ever.
What do you call that? The crab?
Yeah, for showing a crab that we're about to eat, and then the chickens. Like, you can't show anything on YouTube. They're just completely, like, clueless about the rest of the world. Well, no, it's just America. YouTube in America. Of course, YouTube over there can show spider fighting and chickens, taking each other out. We went to that stuff. I don't know if we can say it even. You'll delete our channel. So we did all the stuff that YouTube doesn't allow. It was great. I mean,
the exciting
stuff. The exciting things with animals that the Filipino culture loves doing. That sounded wrong. Because there's some bad things we didn't there's some weird things over there. But yeah, all the sketchy animals that attack each other for fun.
Yeah.
It was an experience, so.
She used to work at a lottery store 5 years ago. The kids coming.
That's similar to Joy. Joke.
I worked with Chinese people.
She's worked with a Chinese took care of their household, but then the Chinese people went and ran a scam company. But she wasn't part of that. She just took care of their household.
Yeah, I'm just the one like. So
I was like, oh my goodness, get out of there.
My first boss, they had this inside the house. So one of the rooms is their office. Everything. Sometimes the electricity pops because it's too much gadget or too much computer inside. And then when I moved in other work, it's the same thing. They had the bigger company. But I don't, participate with that kind of thing but
Okay.
Chinese people, they're like,
Not all of them were scammers, but
no.
you were just the housekeeper.
Mm.
But she transitioned from taking care of the household needs of scammers to helping children in need. So it's good. I think she's making up for it.
I think
She was paid. Her salary was probably from scamming people.
Of course.
So I was like, yeah, honey, you gotta get out of there. This is not cool.
Yeah, I think God will forgive me now. I changed focus.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been an hour. Let's go, honey. It's time.
Anyway,
Well, I think we've
so
we've done our time.
So you guys know that we're still together,
Yeah.
and like other people comment that, I'm the same with any girl. That I don't think that's gonna happen.
Gold digger.
Yeah.
So hopefully within a month or so you'll start seeing some new videos. I'll have someone else edit it. But I need to get them out there because it's promotion for the mission trips next year. So, and just to show everybody who gave money what we did with the money.
Yeah.
So I have to do it, and we're gonna I was gonna start a different channel for it, but I decided, you know what, we'll just put it on Province Smile. The nonprofit's called Province Smile Incorporated, I think.
Yeah, so, and I guess, hopefully, guys, you won't change. You're still gonna support that. What we want to do, like, we appreciate that you still there. Like, we still have the followers that.
Well, I mean, I won't be surprised if a lot of people don't have any interest in watching us do mission work because it's not the relationship going to the Philippines and having a relationship vlog anymore. So it's okay. Some people will leave and be like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and there's some people just following me where I am. Like, I'm in TikTok and I'm Facebook, so they're following me there to just, and I appreciate that so much, and
Yep, she's repented.
Oh no.
Now she's in an old boring Nazarene church.
You have an email? We have an email, right?
Yeah, you can access the email if you log in with a computer. Go to our YouTube channel and you can email me. There's email there. In the about section or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, and our anniversary is coming.
Yeah.
Like our 2 years wedding anniversary is gonna be
soon.
14.
Couple weeks.
So yeah, we're still together. And I don't know. I don't know why other people think that our relationship is not gonna work.
Sounds good. Yes, please write us.
We're not just, we don't get married just to split after 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of getting married if you don't think it's gonna last? So, I mean, we're doing a lot of things too that it's like we're both all in. Like, I mean, she came over here and we're buying land over there and we're started a nonprofit together. It's like at this point it would be very difficult to stop everything we're doing together, so there's no part of this where we're just like, let's do it in a way to where just in case it doesn't work out, it'll be easy to split things up. It's like, no, we're just going for it. And I think that's how it should be. I didn't get married to have fun for a couple of years, or to have a wife until she's sick of me. Like that wasn't the point of doing it, and it wasn't the point of her doing it too.
Yeah. So what's the point of getting married and after a few years you're gonna just end up, like
I just have a girlfriend, or
yeah, whatever. And then guys, we started this channel, and we don't wanna show you that like like, oh, the relationship is the same with other YouTuber person.
Yeah.
Because there's so many YouTubers that they split up, and because of sometimes it's because of the money.
And I think a lot of it's because of YouTube. You know, it's like this weird like obsession with the, however following that dangling carrot of YouTube. I think it really kills people's creativity and relationships and everything. So that's part of the reason. It's just like, I mean, if it's for the mission and if we can do it easily, then it's fine. But I definitely don't want this to be the driving factor of how we make money and our identities are YouTubers.
And you know, when we're in the airport and someone suddenly recognized us, like, it's weird. Filipino and American couple. And you know, our story, like our dating story from the beginning, it's give people hope to find their partner.
Yeah.
And we don't want to, I mean, this is what we are. Like, marriage is not perfect. We had some slightly arguments, and I think it's just part of being married. Like, it's not a huge argument or whatever. I have just tantrums.
It's just like a cultural misunderstandings too. Because it's still like there's certain things that she does that I don't understand, but I kind of know the pattern, and so I'm like, I think that she's doing this because of this, but it's not all times. Every time she's done this before, it's because of this, and so I just kind of have to like go against what seems like it's what I think you're feeling. I'm being very vague. Like, I always think she's done with me, and then but really she just wants me to give her more attention
or attention. So I guess, like, I grew up, like, you know, like in the young age. In a young age,
Are we starting over again? No, is this the
like in a young age I moved away?
Part 2 of the video.
Like, really, so we have that. I have tantrums. And I guess Filipina have tantrums.
It's the, what do they call it, tempo. You know, but she told me, like, for the first year, I only have tempo for 1 hour, but that's not true. When she has tempo, she does have tempo.
No, I had like 3 days tempo with him last month.
When it happens for 3 days, I'm just kind of like, okay, like this can't be normal. Like, this can't continue. It drives me nuts. So it's like we have to discuss this. You can't act like a child for 3 days.
But the thing is, I still make food for him. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I still do the chore in the house. I still go to work.
Yeah.
But I just don't talk.
She's very quiet.
See? So if you guys really like marrying Filipina?
It only happens to when I can't even mention it here. When there's one, it's like only relating to one subject.
Yeah.
Which, if you watched any of our past videos, you'll probably guess. Anyway, we should probably. Okay, there's a couple more questions or more comments. We'll go cut through. Congratulations on 3 years of marriage. Well, it's 2 years, but we're 3 years together.
No.
4 years with traveling in the Philippines stuff. No, it's not quite 4 years. Glad you're both doing so good. My Filipino fiance is finally here with me in the U.S. after 16 months. Congratulations. Going through K1 process. So worth it. Just tiring, yep. Hey guys from Kansas City, Missouri. Good to see you guys doing well. Thank you. Careful with your words, Jason. Yep. 3 days tempo. See ya.
Yeah, it's, you know, like, it's also like part of the gifts.
Luckily, it's only happened a couple times.
Thank you for your question, Mission.
In years and years. So.
Might want to team up with you. Oh, that would be nice. You know?
There's more? Wait, these are all new?
That's another.
Okay, there's not more. Okay, guys, we gotta go because
we're gonna have dinner. So thank you so much for all your support with us. Hopefully, guys, you won't change. You still gonna
If it
support?
does, it doesn't matter. We'll still be doing what we're doing. We don't need anyone's approval. So if you like following our channel, thank you very much.
I know some of you which is yes, because some of you like reach out on me on Messenger. And see you.
All right.
See you the next.
We'll leave that one on screen. Okay, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Next stream. We'll try to do it again sometime, and I'll try to upload more videos. I say that every time. Bye.
Bye.